This place is about to explode. The lights signifying the next fight is coming, and it's huge. Men's team foil gold medal match is upon us. Referees coming out first. Talia Zurevleva from Russia, Mohamed Frajani from Tunisia will take control of the piece. They're going to be supported by Dr. Suvanasin, Thailand, and USA's Jason Chang.
Referees are Zurevleva Natalia, BIANCHI Mohamed Ayubu,
Zurevleva,
Fajani,
Jason have a massive match to referee. Coming out first, the Italian team,
MACCHI Filippo,
ranked number
MARINI Tommaso,
1 in the world.
BIANCHI
They line up with Filippo, MACCHI, Tommaso, Marini, Guillaume, Bianchi, and in reserve it will be Tommaso, Martini. They are full of passion, they are full of talent. They're full of flair as well, especially with Tommaso, Marini. And they're going to need all of it. Because here come the home team. Guess where they're from?
Their opponents are Team Hong Kong, China. HO Shing Him Harris,
HO Shing Him Harris, CHOI, Chun Yin Ryan, CHEUNG Ka Long, the double Olympic champion. And in reserve, LEUNG Chin Yu. And they have had an incredible day. Ranked number 3 in the world. They took out Hungary before taking out the number 2 in the world, the United States of America, to make it through to this gold medal match. Italy came through the top of the order, beating Egypt and then Japan. We expected Italy here. We weren't sure that Hong Kong would make it, but boy oh boy they have, and what a match we have in front of us. I'm Karim Bashir, and joining me for one of the most anticipated matches at these World Championships, certainly if you go by the crowd that are in here, it's Italy versus Hong Kong, men's team foil. Jeff Bacant.
Well, the hair is standing up on my arm. The feeling and the vibe in this facility is amazing. The pressure on both teams. Italy won 4 of the 5 World Cups this year. They're the defending champion, and they're expected to win. Yet Hong Kong, China, they won the other World Cup that Italy didn't win. The pressure here is immense, especially because CHEUNG Ka Long and CHOI did not do so well in the individual. Tonight is the night that everyone's been waiting for.
Well, here's the route through. Italy beating Egypt and then Japan. Hong Kong coming through Hungary before they took out the United States of America. It is a huge quartet on both sides of the field. Italy perhaps have a little bit more strength in depth if they need their reserve. Tommaso, Martini, you will expect, you may not see, but we're going to start with Guillaume Bianchi for Italy, and he will face the double Olympic champion from Tokyo and from Paris, CHEUNG Ka Long. It's going to start with fireworks straight away.
Oh my. But for me, the X factor for Hong Kong, China is going to be Ho, the 17-year-old current cadet world champion. At his age, can he handle the pressure?
Reigning world champion. CHOI thought he was on first, but he's not. He's handing over to the reigning Olympic champion. I mean, it's a stellar lineup on both sides, that is for sure. Bianchi here, perhaps the steady hand on the tiller for Team Italy.
Calm, his demeanor, and you know the Italians as a group are very excitable, and he keeps the things calm and level.
Fajani will take control of the first fight. He's just getting his mic turned on. This is it, the men's team foil World Championship final. The host nation, Hong Kong, taking on Italy. It is a huge one. The reigning Olympic champion on the left-hand side, starting for Hong Kong, but it's Guillaume Bianchi of Italy who gets the first point.
Bianchi came out on a mission here. He was pushing right after the referee said allez. Look for Cheung to be a little busier on defense here. Or maybe be on offense.
Alt, remise de droite, non valable. En garde. Prêt. Allez. Reprise d'attaque offerte de gauche non valable.
There's Harris that we spoke about, the 17-year-old.
Yes, you can. Prêt.
HO Shing Him Harris.
Allez. Attaque contre-attaque, attaque touche-point.
And there CHEUNG Ka Long gets on the board with his first attack. He was a little passive on the very first action. Bianchi was able to score easily on his attack.
Prêt. Allez.
Very much controlling this one, Bianchi. Even though he's the one going backwards, great French coach of the Hong Kong team looking on. The reason that he's doing that is because he can launch these surprise, super fast attacks. You were talking about change of speed. He's got one of the best accelerators in the business, Bianchi.
And he strikes like a cobra. You just don't see it coming. Pulls his arm back and you can't get the blade. See, the arm gets pulled back and you can't find the blade.
He's been given attack on preparation to the left.
Attaque, non valable. En garde. Prêt. Allez. Contre-attaque touche vaincu. Point.
That's the attack and preparation. The referee said counterattack, but it's really attack and preparation. But that's semantics. See, the attack starts from the right.
Acknowledged by CHEUNG Ka Long. You've seen Italy. Oh, yes. So Guillaume Bianchi there went looking for the blade, stopped, and that gave CHEUNG Ka Long the opportunity to launch the attack. We've seen Italy this season blow teams away in the first three legs. Hong Kong, China are not going to let that happen here.
It's not going to happen with this team, I don't believe. Did the ref...
Did you? Okay.
I think he's asking for a ducking of the head here. I think he got the hit.
I thought he got the hit, but I haven't put it up. Let's watch Bianchi. See.
No, he's been given his attack off target from the right-hand side. So no hit given for Italy. That's a hit for Italy, though.
Very surprising, right? Very close distance. Just a straight lunge.
We talked about this in the pre-show before. The individual day against foil has fenced at a much closer distance than it used to be, mainly down to the man on the left.
Halte, remise, non valable.
That time that we all spent at home, with the teams of all sports training in little silos because they weren't allowed to travel. CHEUNG Ka Long came out and he was fencing half a step closer than the men's finalists we used to.
Riposte. And you can see Bianchi going to the bench. I know that's not the action I can do.
Whatever, Hong Kong are going to be delighted with this start because Italy have a habit of tearing teams apart in the first 3 legs. By his high standards, had a relatively disappointing season. Has come out here with his teammates. Mean business.
His blade bent.
1 meter, thank you.
We're off the side of the piece as well.
Yeah, that's the reason for the halt.
Oh, what a hit from Guillaume Bianchi. Twice he had to defend himself in that. It was the 3rd attempt. Brilliant parry there, and then to have the control to bring the point back in line. 4-4. 1 away from the target score in this first of 5 legs. First of 9 legs, I should say. Say 5 legs. First to 5, 9 legs. We board the score. Multiples of 5 through the legs. This one doesn't look like it's going to be like the Epee match that we just saw. We were nowhere near the scoreline.
Whoa!
Hong Kong, China. Amazing performance from CHEUNG Ka Long. He has got them off to a good start. They lead by 5 points to 4. Early days, but the crowd are delighted.
Well, it's what we expected in the opening leg between these 2 super heavyweights going toe-to-toe. And there's no rest for the weary as we have Choi and MACCHI up next.
Leg number 2 of the men's team foil gold medal match here at the World Championships. World champion on the left-hand side up against a man who always brings vim and vigour to the piste, Filippo MACCHI. Choi scoring the first hit. Oh, what an attack!
MACCHI is always on the move. He likes to control the dance. Watch for him to do that. Scoring on the riposte and second intention, drawing out Choi's attack, waiting for it. You can see MACCHI, he's going to get no yellow card for starting too soon.
Halte, finale d'attaque, non valable. En garde. Prêt, allez.
There's 2 beats, beat attack from Choi, and there was a second parry and a riposte from MACCHI. Beat, and watch the second one. There's the second one, and that gives the right away to the right to MACCHI.
And what's impressive is MACCHI is prepared to stay in distance when he does that. He's not giving up a little bit of ground, as a lot of fencers will do on the parry.
Too far back. Yeah, he stays close, you're right. What makes him so difficult is he's always pushing. You can't breathe against him.
Choi will learn from that one, though. MACCHI came in way too fast then and then went looking for the blade. Choi gets this right. He's going to do exactly that. There's a moment here for attack on preparation as well, but he gambled right, stepped in, stopped. It's a bit like a saber hit, that one.
That was a beauty. Watch for, maybe that slows Macchi down a touch here, a little bit. After getting nailed on a riposte like that in the middle of the piece, you have to take second thoughts a little bit. But he doesn't.
He missed this time. It's a bounce out, and even Choi says, yep, you got me, but if the tip doesn't stay in long enough, you can see it here, it just bounced straight out, and he nailed him in the middle of the chest.
That's just very unfortunate. It's called the contact time, where the tip has to be depressed a certain amount of time. Because we could all see it was a direct hit right in the middle. That's unfortunate.
That will probably need to be replaced, that weapon.
Yes,
it's got a big S bend in it. And blades don't often recover from a double bend, do they?
No, definitely not. You can have the blade bent up 1 centimeter, up or down, but you can't have an S curve because of the obvious reasons it's dangerous.
Yeah, that's soon to become a training weapon, I think. Won't be using that for competition anymore. Has plenty in the bag, though. Determined look on his face, isn't there? Seeing an edge of calmness from Filippo Macchi over these World Championships. Was far from that at the European Championships. First attack, no. It's the first attack from the right is no. He misses.
It was short, and that gave the chance for Choi to make his new action. And let's get a good look at it.
He called for a video. This is crazy. He's going to
lose
it.
Oh boy, his arm was way back. It looks even worse in slow motion.
Yeah, how is he thinking he's going to get anything here? He went to look for the blade. He then went to look for it again, missed it. The line comes out, and that's an easy point. So that's Macchi, who's burnt his one video appeal for this leg. And how did he think that was his?
Well, when you're up there, sometimes in the heat of battle, you think everything is yours.
2 beats in the blade. Yes, Macchi says 2 beats in the blade, and he's calling for a video, but he hasn't got one. He can't use it, but he's right. There were 2 meetings in the blade, yet now the referee has gone to the video, and Choi is complaining about it quite rightly.
Well, the referee made the call. Did he make the call or did he not make the call?
He did make the call. He called it for Choi.
My mistake. Changer.
And that is a very lucky call for Filippo Macchi, because he didn't have that video appeal available. And he protested enough to persuade Mohamed Fajani to go and have a look at the video.
Unless the video referee called over. That's the other thing.
That is, yeah.
That's probably what happened, because this referee is too experienced to be browbeaten by the fencer on that.
Yeah, that's probably right. Natalia Surveva has called Mohamed Fajani back to the video and said, you should look at this one. He's done that. Good call, Jeff.
Fajani's saying enough with that already.
Need to see that from a bit further out. Here we go. This is exactly what the referees are looking at. Well, they were looking at. And Mohamed Fajani sticks with his decision. He called it the attack from the left. And Hong Kong still in the lead. Great to have the home team in this, but this is not just a lucky appearance in a men's team for a World Championship final. They are the real deal. But boy, does it make for some atmosphere in this venue.
There's no question. You and I have talked about how this team is top heavy with Choi and Chung. And right now this is going to be one of the 3 critical legs here for Hong Kong, China. As the 17-year-old Ho is up there. And this is not the Cadet World Championship. This is the Senior World Championship for the gold medal.
Natalia Surveva gets this match underway. HO Shing Him Harris on the left for Hong Kong. Tommaso Marini on the right for Italy. There's a huge amount of flair in Tommaso Marini's fencing.
And he's got a huge reach advantage also as well, much taller and longer. And so what we've started here in the first few seconds is Ho has tried to attack to Marini's flank, and he's not been able to get it. There's 2-1 light. There's no. Oh, he just went over the back there.
So Marini's turned the 1-point deficit into a 1-point lead. Right, Jeff. The Italians are going to be thinking about this one as one where they can take the lead. Ho is the man that's going to finish first for Hong Kong, China. So by the time we get to the end of that 7th leg, Italy will hope to have not just a lead, but a big lead. Ho, though, has other ideas.
Well, he was successful there because he pushed Marini back to his end of the piece. The first 2 actions were in the middle of the piece, which against the longer Marini is dangerous. What a riposte by Ho.
It's an interesting one. I felt that the first one missed there.
Let's take a look. Parry.
Yeah, no,
got him.
Good shout. You're on form today, Jeff. Brilliant. Brilliant hit there. Now, is this beat or tackle, parry or riposte?
I thought it's parry riposte for me. But Harris, Ho has a real pep in his step right now. He had to get the first touch, and now he's got 3 in a row.
Oh, what a hit from Tommaso Marini. I don't think even he knew he'd hit there. Look at this. Beat, and then just gets him. Just gets his opponent.
Barely could see it on the replay.
Great hit. Look. See the jacket just momentarily flicker as the hit lands. Thought he had some flair.
Good job there by Marini. Ho is very aggressive, full steam ahead, and he's vulnerable to attack in preparation.
Oh, what an attack!
I think he's put maybe even body contact. What a job by HO Shing Him Harris. The 17-year-old World Cadet champion came on there with all the pressure, and he has done the job.
Third of the way through the match, and Hong Kong, China leading this one by 2 points now. The Hong Kong team keeping this home crowd buoyant. It's only a 2-point lead. We don't need to get too carried away just yet. Italy have plenty of talent in their tank, and you have to, though, say, because we have to break these matches down into thirds, Hong Kong are going to be the happier team.
No question, especially specifically because of that leg, because that was the wild card, was the 17-year-old.
These next 3 are so important, crucial for both teams. Leg number 4, CHEUNG Ka Long, double Olympic champion, up against Filippo Macchi.
That's a riposte from Macchi off target.
Distance, s'il vous plaît. Merci. Allez. Attaque offert, paré, riposte, touche, fin. Anga. Allez.
So here we are. This is a replay, a rematch of Paris 2024 gold medal bout. Cheung, of course, was the winner, 15-14 over MACCHI.
En garde. Prêt, allez.
Snuck that one in there. MACCHI wasn't prepared for that release.
We get a good look at it
Mac-
here in the replay. Just straight into the target.
En garde.
Brilliant from CHEUNG Ka Long.
Prêt, allez. Attaque offert non, contre-attaque touche pas.
You see MACCHI pointing to the referee there, says that was my parry.
En garde.
But it wasn't. It was a
Prêt,
beat attack that missed.
allez. Attaque offert non, contre-attaque touche pas.
Attack in preparation there against MACCHI.
En garde. Prêt, allez.
Oh, that is absolutely brilliant.
The stop counter block.
Red Koenig he's almost like a Cheshire cat with his
There's
grin.
the stop, and here's the counter block.
The hand speed to be able to do that is just great. In slow motion, it doesn't do it justice. That happened in a flick of a second.
En garde, s'il vous plaît. En garde, s'il vous plaît. OK. En garde. Prêt, allez.
And again, another stop hit. This is a stunning performance from Hong Kong, China. But I tell you what, the next match is huge.
This is the opportunity here. This goes to 25, and Bianchi has a chance to try to not only bring it back, but to get there. And
here we are. It's Ho coming on for Hong Kong, China, and Bianchi coming on for Italy. He's a calm hand, and Italy need it right now. Leg number 5. Target score, as Jeff Buchanan says, 25 points. Italy are 10 away from that target score.
En garde. Prêt, allez.
Oh, that's close to
Outside.
being
Outside.
a
You are
pass.
out.
And the referee has called halt, so the one green light that came on won't count for Guillaume Bianchi. But you can see already that both these athletes have come into this one fully prepared, because Ho is not going after Bianchi the way he did go after MACCHI in his first fight.
no, that's for sure. And I remember back there was in the Grand Prix.
Sorry, Marini, I should have said.
Allez.
In Lima, I believe it was,
Halt.
where I think Bianchi was up 10-1 on Ho, and Ho came all the way back and almost beat him. So Ho has fenced him and is able to go toe-to-toe with him, but I distinctly remember that comeback.
Yeah, so Ho's using the line, so sticking his arm out, that gives him the right of way as long as he extends it before Bianchi attacks him. He's using it to contain him, to keep him away.
OK. En garde.
There's Vani, the coach. There's Koenig.
They know how important this match is. Critical for both teams. If Ho can get them over the line here, he doesn't even need to get to 25 points. If he can get over the line without giving too many away, then Hong Kong are in a very, very strong position.
On the contrary, this is the moment for Italy to try to get back into this.
Prêt, allez. Halte, attaque, non valable. En garde.
Oh, the off target again.
Well, they've changed the weapon, and that makes me think that maybe there could be an issue with the spool or the ground lead.
Allez. Halte, reprise d'attaque non valable.
Just a counter attack there by Ho.
En garde. Prêt. Allez. Attaque contre attaque.
Given that
attaque
as a
contre
straight attack from the left-hand side, there was a big stutter in the middle of it. Bianchi doesn't elect to call for the video, though.
Because he didn't take over in time. Right there they had a moment, but nope, that's an attack from the left.
En garde. Prêt. Allez.
Well, Ho's mixing this up for sure, and he has taken another point.
The referee called riposte. Watch the attack from the right. It's parried, and here comes the riposte. Better late than never, but
it's the variety that Ho's showing.
Yeah.
So he was containing at the beginning, now he's showing an attack, and now he's showing second intention to draw Bianchi out. He's bossing this one.
he's controlling the dance.
Prêt. Allez.
Oh, he missed the first one, the man from Hong Kong. But he is getting all the luck as well as fencing absolutely brilliantly. And a nod of approval. Well done, says Greg Koenig.
Well, he's earned that luck because he's fencing great.
But look, he misses the first one. It's not that one that lands,
It's the second
one.
Yeah.
Bianchi had all the time in the world to score there as well.
And he missed on the back.
Thank you.
Took too long, didn't he? Yeah, as well. Bring his arm right back. Distance closed by Ho. Goes 3 clear in an all-important match as far as Italy are concerned. They need to get some more hits here, otherwise this could be over very, very quickly.
Well, that's what Bianchi has to do because I think Ho has been controlling the tempo here, and it's up to Bianchi to make him uneasy and provoke, as he did right there.
Prêt. Allez. Halte, contre-attaque non valable. En garde. Prêt. Allez.
Attack from the right.
Attaque. Touche. Point.
He's asking for review, but I don't think that's a good idea.
No, I agree with you. He stepped into distance. CHEUNG Ka Long looking on. I don't think he thinks he should have gone for the video here either. He steps into distance, stops.
Préparation. Attaque. Touche. Point.
Mohamed
Et attaque
gives
contre-attaque.
the hit.
En garde.
So that's a lost video
Yeah.
for Ho. He's going a little overexcited. But who can blame him? He's only a teenager.
Allez.
Look at his weird on guard. His front foot is so far ahead of his knee.
Halte. Attaque. Touche.
Didn't quite get the timing right there. You could see what Ho was trying to do, dive in on the attack into preparation. But because the blade was picked up, that gives Bianchi the right of way. He's drawn it back to 3-3 in this one. You still have to say that with 1 minute 40 seconds left on the clock, this group are going to be happier than the group down the other end.
We'll see at the end of this minute 41.
Allez.
Oh, he just started a little too late. Greg Koenig acknowledges it. Ho went looking for the blade. Attack came in from the right.
And that's 3 in a row in the middle, and Ho's got to pick it up here. Bianchi's found something.
Attaque. Touche. Point.
He got him right back on the attack there. Let's watch. Oh, he drew out the counterattack.
Yellow card formation.
Now a card for Guillaume Bianchi for bringing his mask down to obscure the target area. So not only a point, but a card.
What a riposte. Great job by Ho. It was a blip in the middle where Bianchi had 3 in a row, but Ho was able to close it out.
Critical to the outcome of this one. Ho has fenced absolutely brilliantly here, and he has not just maintained the lead for Hong Kong, he's actually built on it. And that is some performance. You called it right at the beginning, Jeff. You said Ho's going to be the difference. I was thinking, what are you talking about? But you've got it nailed on.
When I thought the difference, I didn't think he was going to do as well as he was doing.
Yeah, I
this
know.
is amazing, simply amazing.
Yeah, great performance from Ho Harris.
En garde.
Tommaso Marini on for
Prêt.
Italy.
Allez.
Choi, Chun Yin Ryan.
Halte, remise non valable. Attaque non contre attaque non. En garde.
By 6 points against the Italians.
Prêt. Allez. Halte, attaque, touche.
Oh,
Point.
Choi came forward there looking for the blade but didn't find it.
En garde. Prêt. Allez. Halte,
Choi,
attaque,
the last
paré.
two, he has
Riposte,
rushed it
touche.
too
Point.
fast, and he got nailed both
Just a
times, that
moment.
time on a riposte.
Wait. En garde. No problem, no problem. Prêt. Allez. Halte, attaque,
He's got lucky there.
point.
Choi is
Oh,
rushing
yeah.
off the mark here. He's got to
Prêt.
be careful.
Allez. Halte,
Yeah, because
attaque,
Marini's
non
clocked
valable.
it, and he's just
En
stepping
garde.
in and making it
Prêt.
very difficult to
Allez.
get hit.
Halte, finale de droite.
And you don't want to get into
Point.
close quarters battles. I know Marini's
Thank you.
huge and long
But he's
and
good.
lengthy, but he's great
And he's
in close
great.
quarters.
Yeah. Everything is in the middle, the 4 meters, the box right there, the 4 meter zone between the two on guard lines. They haven't moved.
En garde. Prêt. Allez.
Attack left.
Halte, attaque, non valable.
Target, so no point for Choi.
En garde. Prêt. Allez. Attaque, paré.
He had the
Riposte,
parry,
non
missed on the
valable.
riposte.
Too many off targets for Choi, right?
Yeah, he's had a couple.
That's what Greg Koenig's sort of shaking his head about. You need to hit on target more often.
This is the case. There clearly is a game plan here for Choi to be full steam ahead, because since we started, he's just going.
En garde. Prêt. Allez. Halte,
And go again, he did.
touche, point.
Thing is, he's doing the same action. He's going to the same
That's the moment.
place every single time. It's quite amazing that he was able to land it that time.
Let's see if Marini steps in here as opposed to taking it. He took a step back there.
And maybe that's what opened that
It
target.
could
up.
have.
Yeah.
That could have.
Prêt. Allez.
Did it again.
Ah,
So at that
attaque,
distance,
voilà.
that's good for
En
Choi.
garde. Prêt. Allez. Attaque, non. Attaque, non. Contre-attaque, touche.
From the right, it was no. Then Choi had an opportunity to hit. That was also no. And in the end, that's given as a counter-attack. But it looks like there, it's second intention from Marini.
You think
Marini
so?
faked the first one. He pulled
Yeah.
short of it,
Yeah.
definitely.
En garde. Prêt. Allez.
Close quarters again.
Halte, rien.
This time Choi starts
En
to
garde.
move around his opponent to make it more difficult.
You
And
can test the long.
Vani is not happy with that.
Prêt.
Well, he's quite
sit
often
down,
not
please.
happy, but he's claiming there that Marini's Choi stepped in.
Allez.
Get the yellow card.
Yeah, the card was given.
Yep.
Halte, finale paré. Riposte, touche.
Oh, look at.
Point.
It's like fencing in a washing machine.
Never fake again.
Completely.
Okay? En garde.
I mean, what a job the referee's doing here. How many actions on the blade?
Prêt.
A lot.
Allez. Halte, attaque, non valable. En garde. Prêt. Allez.
7 hits, and we've only had 35 seconds of this fight.
Halte, attaque, non
Back
valable.
off target.
En garde.
So Marini has changed it up here a little bit.
please.
The entire first few touches, he was on the defense, and it was Choi coming 100 miles an hour. Marini's decided to change it up.
Prêt. Allez.
Oh, that's a big call as well. I like it. I think it's the right way, but And I'm surprised that Choi hasn't
Onga.
called for a video, but he
Put
probably
it
agrees with it
on.
as well. There's a slow start from Marini, and then the flick to the shoulder.
And this time he said he stopped. The referee, Prajani, said he stopped, and Choi took over. Stop. And the start from the left.
I mean, it is starting to become a
Onga.
lot like Sabre men's
Prêt,
foil, isn't it? Everything
Préparation,
happening
attaque
so
non valable.
quickly.
En garde. Prêt, allez.
Well, that's a tough call. That is a tough call. Now, the question for you, Jeff, is does Marini look for the blade first, and is that enough to give Choi the right of way?
It depends when Choi came out.
Attaque.
No, so it is still the attack from the right. Let's
En
watch.
garde.
Looks for the blade for me.
It's close. It's close.
Referee saw it as a change of line rather than a chercher
Préparation,
l'affaire.
attaque.
And a single light will get us over the line. And yes, Marini has closed the gap, but only by 1 point. And Hong Kong lead over Italy by 30 points to 25.
On that last action, you could see Choi step in and get Marini on the preparation, which was the exact thing that started that leg when Marini did that to him when Choi came forward with the big buffalo step.
We go into the final third of this men's team foil gold medal match at the World Championships. And the host nation, Hong Kong, are leading Italy by 5 points. Critical leg, this one. The Hong Kong teenager, HO Harris, is on the left, and he's going up against a talent that knows no bounds, Filippo Macchi.
That was a wild phrase where they were going back and forth on the blade, and the referee immediately called riposte from the right, and that was immediately challenged by Ho. Re-counter riposte, which means it was the second counter riposte from the right.
Amazing.
Macchi stopped. He's short on the first. Yes, he can keep going forward, but once you stop, the fencer has a window of time without hesitation to go forward. Stop.
Where he misses the first one, and then he just goes after his opponent again. Now, I do have some feeling from Macchi here, because it did look like Ho went looking for the blade.
And they are changing it.
That is why that call comes. I agree with your call initially. First attack is no, but because Ho waved his sword around, he didn't take that opportunity.
That was a different component for sure.
Oh, that was attack from the right, from the Italian, but Ho did a bit of body evasion and got out of the way of the attack and lands, as Graham calls it, with a steal of a point.
I mean, Macchi had that action, and he had Ruben the inside target, but yes, you said he angled his body and caused him to miss. This is the key leg for Italy to get back into this.
And
Ho right in the middle of the piece. Straight attack to the bib.
Oh,
very,
very close, just missed the lame jacket on the riposte there.
He's asking for the counter riposte, but it looked like Macchi's riposte went straight through. That's what the referee called.
Target light came up again, and that is third time it's
Un gars, s'il vous plaît. Prêt? Allez.
You know what Ho's been able to do here?
Repose
We've
non?
seen Maki fence, and
Repose
he's
non?
always pushing his opponent down the piece, and it
Regarde, s'il
seems
vous
that
plaît.
Ho has neutralized that attack a little bit here.
Prêt? Allez. Attaque offerte. Touche. Point.
So attack au fair, beat attack
Un gars,
from
s'il vous
Filippo
plaît.
Macchi.
There's the beat.
That beat establishes the right of way. And you can see the determination in his eyes through his mask there, Filippo Macchi.
So very quietly, it's 4-2 with
Anga.
plenty of time to build on that.
Target score of 35 points in this seventh
Anga.
leg.
Prêt? Allez.
Oh, okay.
He's going to have to change that
it.
weapon,
Yeah.
I think. I think it was the weapon. I don't know why Ho's shaking the ground, the spool lead. Well, I did actually notice that the spool clip was off the body wire there.
Un gars, s'il vous plaît. Check. Please check.
Could be the body cord connection, too.
Un gars, s'il vous plaît. Masque. Ligne en garde, masque.
The referee's
Anga.
telling it. No, it went off target again. They're going to have to figure this out, bring out the technical crew.
The body wire didn't look like it was properly clipped in at the back to the spool. And sorry for those of you that don't know about all these fencing terms. Basically, there's a wire running underneath the jacket. It connects to the weapon, and that comes out behind them and then connects to the spool, which follows them up and down. It's basically just a wire on a reel, and that then connects to the scoring apparatus in the middle of the piece. And all important to make the connections come up. The light, coloured light for the on target, the white light for the off target. If there's something wrong, the white light comes up by default.
This is a big potential change of momentum here for Italy if Macchi can continue.
Allez. Halte. Attaque offerte par riposte non remise non valable.
Starting to frustrate Filippo Macchi.
Touch. Non touch.
Well, the remise was off target, probably hit the leg. It wasn't like it didn't come off in the middle of the air like the other off targets.
Allez.
Macchi needs to get his focus back on the match and not on the white light. He's missed there, another bit of body evasion. Not quite as much as we saw in the counter-attack, but because he turns his body out of the way, Macchi is unable to hit.
And that's frustration for Macchi. He set up two really good attacks that both of them missed.
Allez.
Ooh,
Prise de
that's a
perte
close
non
one
valable.
from Ho.
Un gars, s'il vous plaît. Prêt? Allez. Halte. Un gars. Prêt? Allez.
Brilliant. He didn't have the right of way then, but he was so fast that Macchi didn't know what was coming. Look, Macchi gets the beat, that's the right of way, but then Ho dives in, and it's just too late. Well, the block as well. Just a block in close quarters.
He closed the distance. Boy, frustration for Macchi. He's controlling the actions, but not getting one lights against him.
Prêt? Allez. Halte. Attaque non valable.
Double Olympic
Un gars.
champion on the team, world's champion on the team. This is
Prêt?
man
Allez.
number 3,
Oh,
and he took a guard to the mask.
that's going to
here.
be, it could be an immediate red card.
Well, it should be a yellow card for turning, but Macchi did put guard to face. Was it deliberate? I don't think
It
so.
doesn't matter if it's deliberate. You're responsible for your own. Oh,
Tournez le dos. Carton jaune.
Well, everyone's seeing that
Carton jaune,
replay
tournez le
here
dos.
in the venue, and they are not happy. And now,
boom.
looks like Ho is going to call for a video appeal.
He should.
And he should do.
Un gars, s'il vous plaît.
He should
Masque.
do. Referee's saying no, he can't have a video call. Why?
Did he have one already? No.
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 Non. Touch.
So so the reason why is because he's given a yellow card for turning. So the punch to the mask happened before he turned.
Yeah, the turn is irrelevant to whether he punched him in the mask.
Interesting call. And in the end, HO Shing Him Harris does get over the line. It was a contentious battle, and he took one to the face in that one. But HO does get Hong Kong to 35 points. And they are now looking at the video for
the call.
So they're deciding whether there's a break in the action here from HO. He does stop, but MACCHI doesn't start before him the second time, does he?
Here comes the call.
Preparation same,
Yes,
but you back.
agreed.
Yes.
So 5-4. Again. So HO has gone 5-4 against every one of the Italians. He has outshone himself here.
The concern.
Hello.
Salute.
Salute, please.
No, salute and chip. Yes, I saw.
The concern here is that if HO can hold up his share of the bargain, and he's done much more than that, he just wondered if there was a possibility of him crumbling under the big lights of the World Championship gold medal match. But he's done the opposite. He did the opposite.
Well, we now see what Italy are made of, because they are down by 6 points again. MACCHI has come away with a -4 indicator. He's given away 4 more hits than scored, and he's berating the referee.
And the crowd's letting him hear it.
Penultimate leg number 8. CHEUNG Ka Long, double Olympic champion, on the piste against Tommaso Marini, world champion as an individual himself. This is up to 40 points, and Marini needs to come out.
Referee called halt before that action.
It's because they haven't advanced the scoring system onto the 8th leg, because the names were wrong at the bottom. Now they've done it, and they'll have to restart this match. The crowd not happy with it, but these things happen.
Yep.
Oh, CHEUNG Ka Long is not going to rest on his laurels here. He's going after Marini.
He went after it. It was a counter or post. Here's, well, it didn't. First attack, no. Marini was no, and then he attacked.
Attack number 11. Anga. Ali.
Beautiful power pass from Marini. He's not racing at this one. He's got time and he's using it. I was going to say it's only 6 points. It was 6 points, a huge gap, but he only needs to get maybe 3 or 4 points back and then leave it to the anchor to try and finish the job.
Chip away.
Well, that's why Marini's not going chasing after this.
Marini first was no, his first attack was no, and Chung's now allowed to make his new attack, which was off target. Still the attack from the left.
That is an Italian type of hit we've just seen from CHEUNG Ka Long. Force out the counter attack and then finish your attack. Brilliant.
Attack no wala. Anga. Ali.
Oh.
Marini's thinking about attacking, and CHEUNG Ka Long found an opening, and let's see how he did it. Oh, and blocked the blade as well.
Yeah, and I don't think he actually had to there. I think he still had the right way there.
You think?
Yeah, I think Marini stopped. Does the first one land? It does, according to Zurivleva.
Anga. Allez.
Look how close they are.
Reprise attaque, touche pas.
This is going to be challenged.
Marini couldn't believe that Chung had the audacity to request a video replay. We get to have a look at it here. That's no.
No, that's no. You know something? Chung took too long. Once he went into that crouch and before.
Premier riposte, no. You contre-attaque, no.
That's right, because Chung had the opening, but because he got in the crouch, it took time to get out of it and do what he did. It's too late.
Allez. Allez.
Steady, patient approach from both, but the blade was met by Tommaso Marini, who picked up the blade and reduces the deficit by 1 point. CHEUNG Ka Long from Hong Kong is just 2 away from the target score.
Oh, CHEUNG Ka Long rushed that one. Marini was waiting, and this could be the rally that the Italians were waiting for. Finally to within 4. Plenty of time to build on that.
Yeah, any more hits now from Tommaso Marini and he's closing the gap. He took a little bit of a hit to the back of the head, but he'll be all right.
Allez. Attaque pareil, riposte valable. Anga.
He may not be on the piece, but he's trying to help Tommaso Marini. May not look like that.
Forza, Forza.
Well, he does need to be strong, and he was strong there. So now Italy are starting to chip away at the Hong Kong lead. Every hit that Marini scores now could be the setup for an incredible comeback. And let's face it, we know the Italians can do it.
So we knew Chung was going to come quickly there because he got pushed to the end of the piece there. Marini knows that too. So this is an opportunity for him to try to attack in preparation against CHEUNG Ka Long.
Yeah, feint disengage onto the...
Carton jaune.
Marini gets a yellow card there? Oh, too much delay in the fight and too much chat with the box is a penalty. There's the target his coach has been telling him to go for. Right into the left shoulder of CHEUNG Ka Long. Italy is starting to look like they've got a chance again.
Oh, that looked like a remise. It looked like he missed, and then Marini missed when he had the right away. No, that was a riposte to the back. He needs that one. CHEUNG Ka Long needs to close this out right here because the momentum was switching.
Anga. Allez. Attacco fermo valabo. First action. Anga. Anga. Allez.
Final riposte from the left-hand side, and CHEUNG Ka Long does get Hong Kong over the line. It was a 7-5 run though for Tommaso Marini, and he may have given a hint that Italy still can win this one. You'd rather be in the shoes of the Hong Kong athletes though, as they lead, going into the final leg by 4 points. Look at the aggression, the desire in the face of Tommaso Marini. But the result was a pari riposte. it comes down to the two
On
anchors.
guard.
Choi on for Hong Kong, Bianchi on for Italy.
Allez.
This for the World Championship title.
Attaque. Touche.
That is good. You're allowed to make one riposte without hesitation as your opponent runs by.
En garde. Prêt. Allez. Attaque. Touche. Point.
Choi coming out of the gate quickly, gets hit twice in a row. He needs to get on the board here. It can snowball very quickly.
En garde.
Italy back within
Prêt.
2. Guillaume Bianchi, the calm hand on the tiller
En garde.
for Italy.
Prêt. Allez.
Attacks
Attaque.
and gets
Touche.
a third
Point.
point in a row. The Italians, you never, ever, ever write them off
Nope.
on a piece.
Defending champion, won 4 out of the 5 World Cups. Came in with all the pressure of the world on their shoulders. Things were looking bad, and now they're looking a lot better.
Confirme. Attaque contre attaque. En
Wow.
garde. Touche. Super. Ok. En garde. Prêt. Allez.
Attack from the right. It's
Teasing.
given as an
Line.
attack from the left, or a line from the left.
He gave
But
a line.
I think Bianchi beat the blade
Video.
and attack.
Okay.
I think this should be overturned. I think he gets the blade.
Well, if he got the blade, it's his. If he didn't get the blade,
Touche point.
No,
En garde.
the referee sticks with it.
sticks with it.
La line.
I'm sure I heard him eating the blades.
Prêt.
Choi needed
Allez.
that one badly.
Attaque. Touche. Point.
Oh, Bianchi seems to be feeling it here, and Choi seems to be feeling the pressure.
Hong Kong had never won the men's team foil world title.
En garde. Prêt. Allez.
If they were to do it here in front of this crowd,
Halte.
it would be
Oi.
a history-making day. And that pressure is enormous.
Allez.
Out of distance. Choi's a little bit too far out. Bianchi's keeping good distance. I'm looking for Bianchi to maybe step in with a counterattack and then angle his body if Choi goes to his back.
Prêt. Allez.
Marini can't bear to look. MACCHI intent on keeping his eyes on this. The counter-attack coming from Choi. And last year's world champion, Choi, is looking to turn that individual title.
Referee's looking at this on his own to see if Choi ducked or used the mask.
Individual champion from last year, looking to convert into a world
Contre-attaque. Touche
It's
point.
good.
title,
En
team
garde.
title, and the hit stands. No ducking of the head. And Bianchi
Prêt.
just taking a little time to reset. Still not done.
Allez.
Target score, remember, 45 points for the World Championship title.
Nice attack by Bianchi.
Touche. Point.
He's going to try to set that up again.
Martini getting
Prêt.
involved, the Italian
No, sorry.
substitute, not used in the match, but he's calling for his teammate to stay strong from the box.
En garde. Prêt. Allez.
Oh, that is an incredibly lucky one for Bianchi because Choi had everything there. He just didn't execute perfectly.
And this is the touch, because once Italy gets the lead, you figure they might never look back.
Prêt.
Who knows
Allez.
in this match? It's an incredible fight for gold.
Halte. Et rien. En garde. Sorry. En garde. Prêt, allez. Attack, stop, attack.
The first attack is no, and the attack from the left is good. No complaint from Bianchi. Stop. And then the go from the left.
What a match this is. Italy came on for the penultimate leg. 6 points
En
behind.
garde.
Tommaso Marini
Prêt,
outscored his
allez.
opponent by 7 points to 5.
Halt,
Here,
contre-attaque.
Guillaume
Non valable.
Bianchi
En garde.
put Italy within touching distance. They were level. Now Choi has just reopened the lead for Hong Kong.
Prêt, allez. Attaque.
Now,
Touche.
attack
You
has
search,
been given
attack,
to the
contre-attaque,
right, and
attaque, touche.
Mohamed Fajani is
En
saying
garde.
that Choi went
En
looking
garde.
for the blade.
Yeah,
And well, we'll see it here.
One moment, sorry.
he did.
An argument that,
He did. He looked for the blade.
but is there an argument that Bianchi did as well?
Maybe. But if I had to lean one way, I would give that one to Bianchi. I agree with the ref.
43-43.
Boy.
Allez.
Bianchi looks the calmer of the two fencers out there. Choi has 4,000 Hong Kong residents looking to cheer him on to the world title. Country's first ever men's team foil world championship title.
Halt,
To
rien.
the middle.
En
And
garde.
now Bianchi's calling for deliberate recours.
The referee says re-end, which means nothing. It was incidental body contact, which is not a penalty.
Distance, please. Prêt, allez.
So this match comes into its final minute. And Italy, for the first time in this final, have taken the lead. It doesn't matter if you're behind early on in the match. It's having the lead at the end that's important, and Italy have got themselves in control of the match. They're one away from another men's team foil world title.
Prêt. Et, allez.
This is the tease. Oh, the attack was so close there, coming around the
Distance,
outside
please.
and off target on the arm.
Bianchi.
And now big advantage for Bianchi as he's pushed toward the back of the piece there.
Prêt, allez.
Oh, again, Italy so close, having been behind for 8 3/4 legs. They've finally got the lead. There are 28 seconds on the clock.
Prêt,
Bianchi's
allez.
still looking for it.
Halt.
Choi has to go here. It's
Attaque,
3
allez.
times. He has to go and try to do something here because Bianchi
garde.
eventually is going to put the colored
Distance.
light on.
Prêt, allez.
Choi trying a bit of second intention to lure out the attack from Bianchi. Bianchi's just playing with him.
Oh,
Counter-attack is amazing from Choi Yin Ryan. A stop hit, and then he runs away. Beautiful hit here. Absolutely brilliant.
Very fortuitous. I don't think he should try that again.
What a match this is. Hong Kong have been leading all the way through, and even Greg Koenig can't believe that counter-action. Got a single light on the box. 44 plays 44. Hong Kong versus Italy. One gold medal up for grabs. Hong Kong miss on the attack, and Italy have remarkably, in 2026, taken the men's team foil world title. Tommaso Marini began the comeback, and Guillaume Bianchi has finished it off. It's heartbreak for Hong Kong, but total elation for Italy.
So disappointing for the home crowd. They were ready to celebrate, then all of a sudden things got tense, and you have to give it to Italy. You said that they're never out of it, even though it seemed like they were out of it. And Guillaume Bianchi was very hard to hit there. Choi kept trying this flush attack earlier in that leg. It didn't work. He went to the well one more time. It didn't work. But I give him credit because he went for it. It just didn't get the light.
Serious disappointment there for Choi. He was outfenced in that last bout. Guillaume Bianchi scoring 9 points to 4. Filippo Macchi finished the match on a -4 indicator, so he has his 2 teammates to thank. Stunning finish from Guillaume Bianchi with a para riposte sliding behind the warning line his way to taking Italy to yet another men's team foil world title. Defending the title they won last year in Tbilisi.
What a spectacular final touch there by Bianchi. Amazing. He kept such exquisitely perfect distance, that leg against Choi. Choi was flummoxed, he couldn't figure it out, and that's why he threw caution to the wind there, and one final time Bianchi was able to do it.
Well, they can celebrate here. They had a true battle on their hands. But Italy have done it. They've taken the men's team foil world championship title for a 2nd year in a row here in Hong Kong. Heartbreak for the home team, but here are the winners.
Yeah, we are very grateful to all the people, even though they are Hong Kong supporters. But we love this location, and we have done something special, especially my teammates and Guillaume, that he did a blast bout very well.
When you guys fencing with the team Hong Kong, China is always super close. So at last, just 1 or 2 points between you guys, and what went through your mind at that time? And what was your mentality? How do you deal with that pressure?
We fight. We fight as hard as we can, and we want to improve every time our style, our fencing. We won a lot of competition during these years. We won the 2nd World Championship in a row, even though Hong Kong team is one of the strongest teams in the world because of Ka Long, because of Ryan, because of the younger, and all. And we try to do our best every time, in every moment, because this is what we want. This is fighting.
Okay, so congratulations for successfully defend your championship. So what's next?
Thank you to you, thank you to all Hong Kong. Bye.
Big round of applause to our world champion team Italy. Congratulations.
A very humble response there from Filippo Macchi, the spokesman for the Italian team. And he did give a nod to his teammates because they are the ones that got the world title. Macchi nearly took a tumble there. What a brilliant performance from this quartet. Martini not used in the end. The team Italy, the new world champions, were defending the title they won in Italy, in Tbilisi. Italians back to back.